Welcome to the D4 channel. Oh wait, get Grogu. I forgot. He wasn't really in this episode, but he needs to be in all our episodes now.
Is he awake?
No, I think you have to tap him on the butt. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna awake Grogu. He's gonna be with us all the time. His button's on. Open your eyes, Grogu.
Good morning.
Oh my God, Grogu.
Yes, he's on.
Let me see. Let me check his diapers. Grogu, don't be a monster. Don't be a monster. Yeah, you on, homie?
Yeah, he's on.
Wake up!
Is his...
No, my baby's dying.
Did you give him any food today? Any frogs?
I don't think so.
Oh, his eyes open.
Oh, his eyes open? Oh, shit.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Oh, my God.
Oh, he was pranking.
Bro, that's not funny, bro.
Oh, my God.
I'm keeping that in, by the way. That's gold. So, welcome back to the D4 channel, where clearly Grogu likes to play... Oh, now you're talkative? Clearly he likes to play games, and...
Wow, the last podcast you were very quiet.
You were very well behaved the first podcast, which is ironic because we couldn't even see you because my audio didn't work. But now we can see you. Stop being a camera whore. Alright, Grogu. Well, this is the Mandalorian. If you couldn't... Thank you. You want to do the intro? You want to do the intro? Oh, okay. Alright then. Sit there. This is the D4 channel, and we're doing a spoiler review. Hold on, I gotta look back for chapter
21.
Episode 5. Sorry, I forgot the episode. My mind is going blank.
Chapter 21.
Chapter 21, episode 5 of the season 3 of the Mandalorian. Jesus Christ! So if you haven't seen the episode called "The Pirate of the Mandalorian," leave now.
This is an intro.
This is a very good intro. Leave now because this is a spoiler review.
There's something dangerous happening out there. All these events, it's not coincidence.
Spoilers.
I love how I honestly take pride that we're the most disorganized, random Star Wars channel.
You know, there's probably a more disorganized channel than us, but you know.
I find it charming.
It is. I like it.
Because I love all my channels. I love my Star Wars Explained, my Star Wars Theory, but they're so organized like a professional business, and kudos to them. I eventually maybe want to get to that, but I love that we're just...
Hey, we take time, you know?
Yeah, we're just all over the place.
You know,
so
it's like growth is like this.
Yes, and we're going like this, like a roller coaster.
Well, you know, we plateau.
Yeah, just like this episode. Well, this episode didn't plateau. Honestly, and I will say this before we start the review, we did... The Bad Batch review will be up probably before this review.
Yes.
I'm happy that we watched this episode after the Bad Batch.
Yeah, and if you haven't watched either, I would recommend you watch the Bad Batch first and then the Mandalorian.
Yes, because the Mandalorian is our palate cleanser. And boy, what episode this was, the pirate. Now, one thing that did happen in this episode is that we didn't get to see Hondo.
Sorry, no Hondo, my Hondo fans. No beloved Hondo.
No Hondo, because the last time they did something like that for the Mandalorian, they called it the Jedi, and guess who showed up? Luke Skywalker, the Jedi. I thought Hondo's gonna show up. No, it's Davy Jones and his crew.
Just Davy Jones.
I'm gonna pull up an image. The guy on the ship, he looked like, I forgot the name. I think his name was Smitty. In Peter Pan. You don't remember him? The short...
I'm sorry, I don't remember Peter Pan at all. I was probably like a literal infant.
Oh, man. Okay, you're going to see the image of them. I'm going to put I think his name is Smitty. From Peter Pan's crew. Wear the same type of color clothing as this guy on the pirate ship in the Mandalorian. I'm like, yo, that's Smitty. Davy Jones is Smitty. That was so awesome. But yeah, the pirates come in to attack Navarro.
Because they got nothing better to do.
They got nothing better to do.
They just got revenge.
They just got revenge. Like, if you remember in episode, I think it was the first episode actually, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, first episode, they want to drink at children's bar, and they want to take over Navarro.
Want to drink at the school.
I'm like, come on, I know you're pirates. Stop it.
Even though there's a bar like 5 feet away.
And he offered them to have a drink in his damn palace. They said no. And of course, they did what Mandalorian and Grief Karga tends to do. They shot him up. They popped them up, and then they said, no, we're not going to take that because we're pirates, and we come there, and we're going to bomb your entire planet.
Literally just with big old ship.
Just boom, boom. And planet bombardment is a thing that happens a lot in Star Wars, which is why a lot of places have planetary shields. I am surprised that Navarro does
and
not have
apparently
that.
not much people live here despite it being that pretty big.
Yeah, the whole island went to I'm like, that's like 20 people, bro.
Bro, it was
20
like
people.
30 people.
Yeah.
Max.
I was like, yeah, that's all y'all had?
I'm like, no, that was pretty big place for how small his residents are.
Right? I was
oh my
like,
God.
okay. I said, okay, I mean, go off with you 20 people. Except for that one guy who clearly didn't get the message to evacuate.
He was like, huh?
Yeah, after the pirates take over, he's there serving the drinks, and Daniel's like, he didn't get a message that to evacuate. I said, I guess
When
not.
the droid was already like, please evacuate.
Yeah, he's like, huh? And he got left behind, so the pirates take over in Navarro. And then I love and hate how this show is going through the New Republic. Because, my God, they are a mess.
Oh, yeah.
Grief Karga. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's rewind a little bit. Okay, before we get to that whole New Republic stuff, now Grief Karga sends a message to New Republic asking for aid, right? It goes to this almost scarif-looking planet. And now we didn't get Hondo. We did not get Hondo.
No Hondo.
No Hondo. But you know what's a good-ass consolation prize? We got Zeb
Hey.
Aurelios. And you know how we've been always hyping up Star Wars Rebels, bro.
Hey, you didn't watch Star Wars Rebels?
They did not. You did not.
Watch it.
You gotta watch it. When I had to, because there's many Lasats in this galaxy. But he sounded like Zeb.
I was like, hey, no way.
Yeah. Oh, I think,
know.
no, ain't no way that's Zeb, right?
It's like, maybe he just looks like him, but he's got the same
But he's
voice.
not the same. I said, and then usually, if you put the captions on, it tells you who's talking, and then the words that they're saying. Does not say that.
No, but the credits seal the
But
deal.
the credits seal the deal. Steve Bloom, who plays Zeb in Rebels, he looks so good. Let me know what you're feeling.
Oh my God, I am so ready for him to just be, because he's gonna be in Ahsoka, right?
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be Ahsoka.
So we already got a sneak peek on how he'll look, and he looks amazing.
He looks great, and he has his voice.
Yes.
He has.
I mean, to be fair, he is animated, so
This is true. They could have. Yeah, they're pretty much like that's the same thing, just
so
live
if
action.
they gave him a different voice when he's literally just
I don't know. They seem to be going on that trend of like the whole Rebels crew gonna be different people.
yeah, but he's like the only one who will actually be,
Yeah, animated. Yeah, him and Chopper. will be the same people. So I mean, I get it. And
you imagine Chopper sounds different, then he's just a driver.
I'm like, whoa, Chopper, you do not sound like
No.
Dave Filoni. Hey, you know Dave Filoni's Chopper. Makes sense, right?
Because he's a war criminal.
He's a war criminal.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni, you are a war criminal, and that's why
Sorry.
you are Chopper. But we get Zeb. He says like 3 lines, but at least we know he's in the New Republic, which is sad, I think.
Yeah, I kind of wish he wasn't, because the Mandalorian has shown that the New Republic is not that great.
They're not. They are bums. In fact,
Yes.
he was actually saying, "Bring back Palpatine." I said,
Bring him back.
I said, you know what? He should come back.
Glory to the First Order, bro.
For real. Like, this is making so
Comment
much
if
sense.
you support the First Order.
I love how the Bad Batch, and we'll get to our Trandoshan, but I love when the Bad Batch were like, target our Trandoshans, and now we're like, support the First Order. We are D4 and we're radicalized. And clearly the New Republic is not, because they refuse to help Navarro, even though Grief Karga asked for their help specifically. And if you guys remember in the past episodes, he wants nothing to do with the New Republic because he thought they were bums and they were non-existent. And he was right.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
And they were like, oh, we only could help people who are signed up with us, who are in.
We got a big backlog.
Oh my God. This is how the First Order is. They go to the Outer Rim and take over because you're not doing anything there. Come on, people.
They're like, we have a big backlog, and then you saw all the people just sitting down and partying and
Doing nothing.
Bro, they were just sitting there. I'm like, you have a big backlog, then why is there so many people at the base? Like, just having fun, laughing with each other.
Right? Nice, having drinks. I'm like, guys, and I love, and we talked about it off camera. I love how people who are the smart ones, like our boy, our pilot, is like, something's happening out there. We need to investigate, but he has no authority to do anything about it.
The smarter you are, the lower you are in authority.
Honestly, it happens in real life, happens in a galaxy far, far away. It doesn't matter.
That's the thing in Star Wars. It's a little too realistic.
It's realistic, but like in a good and sad way. And our girl that wiped Dr. Pershing's mind, she's out there, you know, giving her 2 cents. I'm like, who asked you?
She always butting in, and like, me looking for who acts, like.
No, nobody asked you. She just butted in.
She's like, pardon me.
I'm like, I know you was a spy.
And then every time she's like, well, you know, what happens.
Yeah, she was like, I love the line with the pilot said, he's like, you didn't see the light. You got captured. And she's like, I got liberated. I'm like, bitch, you stop it.
You're still a sinner.
Stop it. You're still a sinner. Like, we see the death in your eyes, and we saw what you did to Dr. Pershing.
Yeah, she like always has that like slight smirk with everything.
Like, I'm good now.
She could be like, an orphanage just blew up.
I'm like, you even mentioned that too. When the guy who's sitting in the chair was like, I can't help Navarro, but he's smiling.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
He's like, I can't help them.
I'm like, bro, I love the droid that the little R2 unit. He's like, my desk is already full. I don't put that much. It's just slams the thing on.
Bro's like, shut up.
Yeah, it's just like, shut up, bro. He just looks at me to get out.
He's like, you were already bumming enough.
Yeah, droid rights. I love the droid
rights.
Droid rights. We love our droids here, but we hate our Transoceans. And so now, you know, obviously our pilot couldn't get help by the New Republic. So the show is called The Mandalorian. So guess where he goes?
What? Do you think there's Mandalorians in the show?
Probably not. You know, it's probably just a name to get people to watch the show. Because clearly.
I don't even know what this is.
I'm glad you're behaving yourself, Grogu, because you were real chat at the beginning.
Yeah. Good job.
Awesome. So Grogu, you were in this episode a lot. So like.
Yeah, you're pretty quiet.
Kudos on you being quiet on the podcast and in this episode. You probably said more words in this podcast than you did in the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we went back to their base and he asked for them help. And I thought they evacuated. It seemed pretty empty when he got here, but they were like just camping out on him.
No, they were like.
I mean, he was like, does he look threatening to you guys?
Bro, he's literally like.
He looked like Naruto. Going with an orange ass jumpsuit.
You think someone who's like being secretive would land right next to your cave? Would just walk up in his bright jumpsuit?
Bright jumpsuit. Hey guys, I'm here. Like, come on, Mandalorian. You know he's not.
This guy seems mighty dangerous.
Oh, you said off-brand Mandalorian.
Off-brand.
They're not the Dr. Pepper of Mandalorian. They're the Dr. Thunderfire. And so he comes there to offer their help. They're basically like, I don't know. But he's like, all right, well, Mando, I know Grief's your homie, so I just came here to let you know that he's been attacking. He's having a hard time.
Man.
Just let you know. He said, up to you.
You want that land, bro?
You want that land, bro?
You want that
Remember
land?
that land Grief Karga offered Din Djarin in like episode 1 or 2?
You want that land?
That land is up for sale. So he flies off, and then the Mandalorian, well, 2 Mandalorians, Din Djarin first give a mighty speech about Grief Karga is my friend, and he helped Grogu when he needed help, and we should help him. And then Paz Vizsla, me and Dee were like, this man clearly failed speech class.
Yeah.
Because the way he started that speech, I'm like,
we had to help that baby. We had to sacrifice everything for this baby.
look like you insulted a man's baby for. Why?
Johnny's like,
he's like, what? I thought he's gonna be one of those people, you know, the dynamic when you write a show, it's gonna be the one that says, let's do this, and he's gonna be the one that says, I do not want to do this.
But remember, this is not the cartoons. This is a kid's show.
You're right, this is a kid's show. So we know nothing's bad gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he starts off the speech very rough, but then at the end he basically says, let us go back to save Navarro and be heroes and all that. I'm like, okay, I didn't know where this was going, but cool. We're on the same page.
He was just really bad at speech.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I'll forgive you, Paz, but you're terrible at speech.
It's
but
okay.
They decide to go back, and I love the pirate. I forget his name. Do you remember his name? The pirate, the Davy Jones.
No.
No. Okay, I'm gonna call him Davy Jones. Davy Jones and Smitty. Smitty. I don't know if he's a puppet or.
He's a puppet, bro.
He's a puppet,
like,
right?
The way his mouth.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a puppet. He looks so good.
I know.
I love him, and I love that he's just like he's attacking the whole village with the Mandalorians swooping in. I love how the dogfights look in this show.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good. I love what you were saying. Grogu's just taking in everything.
He's like,
ah! I told D. Can you imagine? We got Master Yoda, who was like a teacher first, the most peaceful creature. I said Grogu is going to be a menace.
oh
when
yeah,
he
he's
grows
gonna
up.
be like Chopper. He's gonna be the Chopper version of Yoda.
Yeah, like, look at his evilness in his eyes. He's literally going to be not a villain, but he's gonna be a disaster in a good way. Once he gets big enough and he gets a willow
Him
saber.
and Chopper, they would be good friends.
Oh, they would vibe
be great friends.
so hard. They would be like the pranksters in your neighborhood.
Let them meet.
I hope that
should meet.
they're going to meet.
Bro, they're gonna.
They're gonna
if they
meet.
meet, it's gonna be the greatest.
We got Zeb in there. People are saying we're gonna get Sabine.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe, because I love what the Mandoverse are doing. They're just like how they did Boba Fett in the first 2 seasons. They're kind of sprinkling characters that are going to be in other shows that's connected to this universe.
Oh, Boba Fett, everyone's favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not after Book of Boba Fett, but I loved. I rewatched that show. I think the problem is because some of the episodes are really slow. I rewatched the whole show like in like one sitting. I love the show. It's great. I love it, especially when the Wookiee tears off Trandoshan arms. And speaking of Trandoshan, when they're fighting in this damn place, like they're like first of all they're Mandalorians against pirates. I mean, come on.
Yeah, whoever fell down in that battle,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
you
deserve.
should have just took off your helmet. And
Yeah.
went off.
Just walk into the fire because I'm like, you guys have Beskar armor and you're highly trained against pirates. Kill 'em.
Unarmed. Well, no, armed, but unarmored.
Unarmored pirates.
Unarmored pirates.
And they were getting light up by guess who? Trandoshan on a heavy repeating bath. I said, of course is a Trandoshan. There's no good Trandoshan in this universe.
Name one.
I dare you. Name one. You can't. Name one in the comments. I dare you. You can't. And he's lighting them up. And the armorer who chooses no other weapons but that hammer and her tools. That was so comical. The way she bonk him on the head. And I love how Dee said, because she making a loud noise when she beating the goons in the tower.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I'm like, the Trandoshan's still lighting up. She's like, Dee said, oh,
He's fine. He's like...
She said, he's really in it. He's having too much fun.
He was like Palpatine when he was...
Yeah, when you're zapping.
He's like,
I can't stop. I'm loving it. Oh, it's hitting me. Oh, too late.
carries and then throws.
Palpatine, spin off of Vader, bro. You could have did that.
No, he just kept going.
He just kept going to. I love that when his jazz hands don't stop until he blows up, and that's what that transition does. He keeps firing until he gets bonked and then flipped off of the damn building. Which I'm in a very loud cheer because, as you will see in my Bad Batch episode, we don't like Trandoshans here.
Make sure to watch that. I don't know. Put that link there.
I'll put that link there. The Bad Batch will come out first, so you'll be seeing this review second. So by the time you watch the review, you know my feelings on the Bad Batch. I mean, not the Bad Batch, the Trandoshans. And they took them out. And then I love how Din and Bo-Katan are like doing the dogfighting in the air with the pirate. And once he knows that he's gonna lose, he chooses to go target.
I'm gonna kill the women and the children too.
He clearly been talking to our favorite space Jesus.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me go to all of them. And it gave me such a big laugh when his ship has the same kind of turning wheel like the old classic pirate ship. I said, this is great. This is Star Wars, bro. This is so goofy. This is Star Wars. This is so goofy. And I'm like,
I know some people are like, I hate that. I hate this.
Remember, you guys, when The Mandalorian came out in the first 2 seasons, and remember when The Mandalorian united all of Star Wars fan base? And then this show called Andor came out, where it was a very good show. And now Mandalorian came back, and you all hate Mandalorian. I don't understand you. Please, in the comment below, tell me, what are you smoking? What are you on? You were part of the fan base who liked Mandalorian season 1 and 2. So what's going on?
What happened, guys?
What happened? And then you're accusing a baby of cheating.
He doesn't even know what cheating means.
He doesn't even know what that means, fam. He is a baby, and he's he was like 10 feet shorter than the kid Mandalorian that he was playing paintball with. Exactly.
Yeah.
You was just.
Oh yeah, he's upset about that.
Oh, you see? Look what you're doing to the baby. Look what you're doing to the baby. Like, he had to use the Force to level. Stop it. Stop hating the Mandalorian. You know it's good. So they bombed the.
You're allowed to criticize, though. Okay.
You are allowed to criticize it,
criticize.
but please make it fair.
Yeah, don't do blind hate.
Don't. Yeah.
Like, at least put some good criticism on why you don't like. Just say, it's just not as good. It's just not as good.
Thank you. Listen to her, because she's the smart one on this channel. Please listen to her and the baby. All right? Because they know what they're talking about. Like, I'm a man, so I don't think. She thinks. And when she thinks, she's right. So listen to her.
No, I don't think often, but yeah.
Grogu says he disagrees. I agree, baby. And you were there having a hell of a time in the Mandalorian ship, weren't you? You just look at all the destruction.
You were learning? Yeah.
I'm gonna ground him. I'm not gonna put him in no shoebox. And so after they destroy the pirate, they do this whole thing of when they get the land. Well, Grief Karga gives a speech of like, "Thank you to our saviors. Here's your." They're like, "Hey, here's your plot of land," and I'm like, "Yes, the Mandalorian got their land."
Man, I wish it was a Mandalorian so I could get some land.
Well, you see, D, you gotta drop off with a fighter pilot jet, and you gotta fight a bunch of pirates, and then live, and then save a whole city full of 20 people.
That's fine. I have armor.
You got armor? All right,
I
bet.
got armor.
That means you could do whatever you want. And they did whatever they want, and now they're in the light. But, bum. Kind of an after credit scene, but not really. We follow that pilot that was... I wish I could remember their name. When they're new characters, I'm sorry, guys. I cannot remember their names. It takes a while for me to remember. But we follow that pilot. He's in deep space. We see one of those Imperial shuttles floating, destroyed. And our boy, Moff Gideon, the Imperial who had the Darksaber in Season 1 and 2. And we saw him got captured when Luke came to rescue everybody. But he escaped his war tribunal.
Of course he did.
And not only did he escape a Mandalorian or Mandalorians helped him out.
Y'all in trouble.
Y'all
in trouble.
You know what they're gonna do. The New Republic gonna be like, all Mandalorians are bad.
If this is written like anyone else would write this, you know exactly what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Your fault. My fault? Your fault.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's my fault.
Don't you love when you categorize everyone into one group?
The only time you're supposed to do that is when it's Trandoshans.
Yeah.
The only time you're supposed to do that.
Correct.
Everyone else, judge them by the basis of their character.
Judge them by the...
Judge them by the judges of their character.
Judge them by the judges. Is that a new quote?
It probably is.
Judge them by the judges.
Judge them by their character, not by who they are.
Yes.
And we know the New Republic is going to do that. They're going to pull up on Navarro, and they're going to be like, well, one of y'all had to help him.
Y'all look the same.
Y'all look the same, so one of y'all had to help him. And they're going to be like, well, I guess our plot land didn't last very long.
We're taking back your land.
The Mandalorians are the Native Americans. They lost 2 homes. They're probably going to lose another one. So now we don't know where Moff Gideon is going to be. That's how the episode ends.
Oh, he'll find them.
Who, Moff Gideon?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want
He's
him.
seeing you.
Oh my god. Bro, can we just get Luke again to deal with him? Because he was really scared of Luke when he showed up. Let's just get Luke to deal with him. I hope we see Luke in... Because they're going to have a whole culmination event in this thing. What I really want to see is Luke find like 50 people and like going to town.
Maybe.
We're probably not gonna see that, but I'm just dreaming.
Probably not.
I had those Jedi power fantasies. I didn't read.
Jedi.
Oh, my bad. I forgot they hated Jedi. My bad.
Jedi.
Never mind. Luke's not gonna be in the show. They hate Jedi. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be in it. They're just gonna shoot the back of his head and then call it a day.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna. But if he is, I want to see him destroy so many people like he did in Legends.
That's not very Jedi.
It's not.
No, sometimes.
All I see.
It depends on the episode.
All I see is Jedi kill a lot of people.
It depends on the episode, is what they're feeling.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
they'll murder everyone. Sometimes they're like, can't even murder one.
You know, yeah, because like Cal kills nothing but animals. So.
He sure loves killing animals.
So I want some Jedi violence, but I sticking to this episode. I love it. This is a great episode, especially since after we watched the 2 devastating episodes of The Bad Batch.
Oh, it's like literally a palate cleanser.
Yeah, it was a great palate cleanser. I'm gonna give this nice. This would have been a 10 out of 10 if we saw Hondo.
Damn.
If we saw Hondo, this would have been a 10 out of 10. So I'm not gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just because that whole point was because we didn't see our boy Hondo.
Yeah.
I went.
I agree.
Yeah, I went up.
Yeah.
Oh, Zeb looks so good. I can't wait for Zeb. Also, a shout for I5D4. We didn't mention him. He was the snitch who told the pilot where they're covert. Yeah, good. We snitching out, bro. When they said, "Oh, that little Mandalorians threw us in the lake," and then Mando got us back.
Yeah.
When the guy was like, they're like, "How do you even know where we are?" He's like, "Someone in your group was part of the rebellion." I'm like,
God just rolls in.
That was so funny.
Like, I'm the snitch.
They bullied us after that.
Yeah, I
which,
know.
Which is
Probably got used for practice.
Oh my god, I remind you of the episode where Previous was using the droids as practice. Remember when Ahsoka got droid rights. But
Droid rights.
you let us know what you thought of this episode, the pirate in the comments below. Did you like it? Let's be honest, you hated it because it's not Andor. So tell me why you hated it. Tell me why in the comments below.
Valid reasons only.
Valid reasons only, and I will respond. Again, we respond to all. I honestly, you know what? Let's shout out. I don't know your names, but we've been getting some very nice comments on the D4 channel.
you.
And you who comment, you know who you are. And I just want to say from the bottom of our droid heart and Grogu's gremlin heart, we love you for not only commenting, but also having that positive energy. Because, yeah, please, thank you. Because Star Wars does not have enough of that. So thank you very much. And keep on doing it because we will respond to your comments. Sometimes it takes a while because I don't see it because I'm doing a bunch of things in my life to try to survive. But I will get to your comments. So please comment and like the channel. And again, share it with your friends, family, lovers, not your Trandoshans. We don't want them here. But send them to anywhere else. Let them know that we exist. I just like our own little corner of Star Wars pie.
We're the chaotic, unorganized corner who's hiring Lucasfilm. We're hiring
Lucasfilm.
We're still hiring.
Come on, please. Like, I know you got a bunch of Trandoshans working there. Come here and let me ride the ship like the pirate did. So thank you so much for joining us. And unlike the Bad Batch, may the Force be with you always.